those Cadillacs. Still got my homies to watch my back and to smoke your ass. And when I come jack, that's why some pigs and the kids come sweating, they follow. Hollow point shill's hard to swallow. Why wallow when they come to roll on it with the clip in the bluff? I break your head sign. Not kicking dust, kizzy, to get bust. My crib surrounded, I'm about to get brushed. A brush with that. How many shells left in my closet? Where my bag roll makes flat when the shit goes down. Better be ready.
When the shit goes down.
When the shit goes down. You better be ready.
When the shit goes down.
When the shit goes down. You better be ready.
When the shit goes down.
When the shit goes down. You better be ready.
Better be ready.
I told the boys to start up glass and the rest of the gases I strap on the bulletproof vest. Boom, I think I got one for that test. Hot damn, I didn't want to kill a man. Shit, still stand tall with the Hill Clan. Y'all, you better step back. You better fall. I'm coming up blasting like a Simony Sam. I got the cheese and the bread for the ham. Shit goes down. You better be ready.
When the shit goes down.
When the shit goes down. You better be ready.
When the shit goes down.
When the shit goes down. You better be ready.
When the shit goes down.
When the shit goes down. Say
The following show features stupid opinions and ideas from two idiot brothers who probably did little research and practiced zero due diligence on the topic at hand. The developers' opinions do not reflect the views of their employer, guests, sponsors, families, neighbors, or pets. If you do not like what they are saying and don't agree with their views or opinions, don't watch the show. We can promise we do not care. Welcome to the worst show on the internet.
I just tagged everything Poland.
Yeah.
With an at everyone. So if you're from Poland, you're watching, I tagged because I want to call out the parents that said, oh, let's have our kids stay till Labor Day. We don't want them to go back to school in August. You guys are stupid. I'm going to say it right now.
Was it them or was it the schools that determined that?
I don't. The parents were complaining is what I heard. And the board decided to start school after Labor Day.
I think South Range.
100%. South Range does it. Canfield, a couple other schools do it. They've been here too long. They should have gone back in August.
Yeah,
they actually, in my personal opinion, Isaac, I think they should have school all year.
Right, so you don't have to watch your kids ever.
Brutal.
So their sacrifice is they have a shorter Christmas break, which is quite long typically.
Last year was brutal.
That was really long.
Remember, it was like the 16th.
That was like a college break.
Yeah, it was like 16th to like the 7th or something.
That's a long time.
Right. But those are shorter. I think Thanksgiving's shorter. And I'm not sure when they go back. Does anybody know watching? Do you know when the kids go back in Poland, like are done next year? I don't even know.
It's June. It's like the first or second week in June.
Yeah, I mean, and to be fair,
they go all the way through June. It's the same schedule that I had growing up at South Range. Exactly.
If you're in the comments right now, do us a favor. When did you go back? When you were in school, when did you go back? And when did you end? Like that.
Yeah,
that's a good question.
What was your grade school schedule like?
That's what I wanted to
comment in and let us know. What else are we talking about tonight, Luke?
Well, I just wanted to have a team meeting because we haven't had a podcast in like a month.
No, we haven't.
Right. I mean, so I was like, we need to talk. We need to rally the horse, or what's it called? Circle the wagons. Is that it? The wagons.
We start 2 weeks later, and we get out at the same time we did last year. When did you guys get out last year?
June 1st or 2nd or 3rd or something like that.
First week in June. Yeah, that's typically. That's what my schedule was growing up, too.
After Labor Day and early June. Yeah, that's crap. I hate it. I like August 2nd. But again, what they need to do, August 20th or something like that, and then end like 3/4 of the way through June. Instead of
the problem is if you start in August, you only get 2 weeks before Labor Day. So it's like a little introduction, or a week before Labor Day.
Look,
The schedule is typically negotiated between administration and teachers union.
I hate it. But okay, so Vic.
Same
Vic
thing.
was sick.
Yeah. Vic.
Look, this is the one.
From August to May.
Right?
See, I like, yeah, but then the problem is when you go until June, you have the kids get Memorial Day weekend, and it's an extra weekend, and then what? You have them go back to school for like a week, and it just feels dumb. I always remember that.
Dude, last year was like they went to school for like in June. I want to say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Right.
So in those 3 days, they did nothing.
Right. You do absolutely nothing but watch movies and stuff and fun stuff for the last week because they're like, okay, we just got to be in school for this last week. We're not learning anything. We just got back from Memorial Day weekend. So it is kind of fun.
And for those of you wondering at home, I am not in some sort of prison or anything like that. I'm in my basement. You see it? Like, don't it look like I'm in like a prison?
Yeah, it looks like you're in a Midwest basement, dude. You're in the basement.
Midwest. So what else? Let's hear. Oh, big news. So the schools are done. Football's in session. I'm thinking football-wise. It's going to come down to Poland and South Range for us. You know that, right? You live in South Range. I live in Poland. I'm thinking That's where it's going to come.
What do you mean? What is?
For football. For our little division, because Poland and South Range are not
South Range beat the freaking brakes off of Springfield last weekend. And it was 43-7 at halftime, and like going into the half, they got like a lucky break there, and then they kick and return. They get their touchdown, then they kick to South Range. South Range returns it. They get a little bit of momentum going. South Range returns the kick for a touchdown going into halftime, and then I think South Range played the gym.
Oh, look, Mr. Gutierrez here. He went to Springfield. He saw his team get murdered last night. Here in Springfield, last week. My kids go back Wednesday after Labor Day, but Christmas brings. Yeah, dude, that's the same exact thing. That's about it right there. Same exact thing.
Trumbull isn't admitting patients now. Not sure if this will reach Trumbull folks.
He's talking about the Trumbull Hospital. Did you hear about they filed bankruptcy or the big Trumbull Hospital up there?
Yeah.
Did you see the news? You didn't see the news? They had it was like they were filing bankruptcy, so then people came in and like a group of people came in and bought it, and they have like 90 days to rally enough money to keep it going. And
man, I'll tell you what, our economy is in such a scary place right now. Everybody has so much debt, from businesses to people to it. It's just being propped up right now until that election happens. I'm telling you, once that election's over, it's going to bottom out.
So you think the whole market is?
100%. I think it's literally nothing but a ploy to get to the election time. Typically, historically speaking, you have a Democrat win, Biden won, and then if people don't like what's happening during that period, which I would argue is a majority of America, then they flip-flop and they go to the Republican side. So that would be Trump. If Trump gets elected, you let the freaking debt and you let the economy fall, and then you can blame everything on him. I think that's what the game plan is. But we'll see.
But then the problem is the people with Trump will say, "Oh, it's because Joe Biden. It's fallout from Joe Biden." I mean, that's exactly that's what the game they play. They did it when the rates started going up. People were saying, "Oh, it's Biden," and then the Trump people were saying it's Biden, and then the Biden people were saying, "Oh, it's Trump." It's like it's all
right. So you could argue it's basically all the COVID money is what inflation is coming from. So part of that was Trump, because I mean he was doing, remember, Operation Warp Speed or whatever he called it, with getting the vaccines out as fast as possible. I mean,
was that Trump or was that Biden? I get confused.
That was Trump during COVID. That was Trump, and then also giving all the money to people. They wrote the checks for like $1,400 or whatever it was to everyone. That was
that
Trump.
Or when did Trump go out of office?
2020. No, it would be November of 2020. So January of 2021 is when Biden would have gone in.
Okay. Yeah, I get confused.
There was stuff. I think the checks for COVID were during 2020. That was Trump. You give everybody $1,400. That's a crap ton of money that goes towards inflation. And like The economist in me says if you give everybody $1,400, it's the same as giving everyone $0 because it's a zero-sum game. It's just raising the bar. It's literally just putting more money into the economy and doing literally nothing. We should have just let everybody just figure it out. Everybody obviously had money.
Oh, there's a cat down here. I heard noise behind me. I'm sorry. Joe, hold on. The American Rescue Plan. I'm looking this up right now. Remember the American Rescue Plan, right?
Yeah.
Was that Trump? Was that Trump or Biden?
I don't know. What year was it?
Joe Biden. It was Joe Biden.
Did what?
They passed the $900 billion emergency COVID relief bill in late December. The Joe Biden released this breaking the
2021?
2021, yep. The size of the new proposed package makes it the largest stimulus bill since the CARES Act. Whether the plan was passed through Congress, $2,000 stimulus checks went out in even moderate Republicans. So I thought it was Biden, dude.
Dumb.
It was Biden because you got to remember.
Doing nothing, just pumping, or giving you less money.
Wait,
giving
there was more.
Money to everybody.
It was both of them.
Yeah.
Trump did one in March 2020. Biden did one in January.
Right.
There was a second. Remember the second round?
Right.
So both the fault.
The best way to explain it, easiest way to explain it, is if let's say you pull a very fancy Pokemon card or baseball card, and there's only 1,000 baseball cards, right? There's 1 in 1,000 baseball cards, and you can sell that baseball card for $1,000. Then they print all these new baseball cards that are exactly the same as that baseball card you got. You sell that baseball card for as much anymore. It greatly just drops out of the sky. That's exactly what happened to your dollar. What they should do, way you solve it is taxes. We should force the government to take 30% of all taxed money and just light it on fire. 30% of all tax money. Have them take the other 70% and figure out what to do with the money.
Just to get it out.
Let them figure out what to do with it. But 30% of the money they take, they're going to complain and freak out about how we're not going to be able to operate. Cool, fire people in the government. Make the government smaller. But burn all that money. That will shoot the dollar value up, and the price of everything will come down.
I have a breakdown here. So here's what happened. Trump stimulus package number 1, March 2020. Total budget, $2.2 trillion.
Right.
Okay. And that was the one that gave $500 under 16 dependent. And you had different limits, over 199,000, you didn't get anything a year. Okay. Trump's quote skinny package. This was 9 months later. $900 billion. Okay. And then Biden stimulus package, March of 21, $1.9 trillion. Look at this. So I'm going to read it again. 2.2 trillion, 900 billion, 1.9 trillion from both the Republicans and Democrats get streamed into the economy.
And then the smart people knew that the smart people and the investors knew what it was going to do. It's going to inflate the economy. Assets are going to go up in value. That means houses, that means stocks. Everything's going to go up in value initially. The dollar buys you less. The prices of everything go up, but assets go up initially. So all they did was they just all hopped in the stock market, and they loved it. They friggin' loved it for years, but now the price of everything is through the roof because of it.
That is not yet. Again, Dave, I don't know that. I wasn't paying enough. I hate the Democrats and the Republicans and Trump. I hate them all. So I wasn't following any of that.
Trump was. I remember Trump bragging about getting the vaccine out quickly.
Well, we're not talking about the vaccine. We're just talking about money now.
I know, but that was, and to get that vaccine out fast, how much money did big business make? How much money did big pharma make? I think 52 billion they made off of COVID. 52 billion.
2 trillion. Look, David says 2 trillion. Wow.
Stupid. Just stupid.
Wow. That makes so much sense why we have inflation right now. You throw all that money.
Yeah. Because you're literally just watering down the dollar. So everything has to go up because there was so much demand for stuff because all of that money was given out to people. Everybody's going out buying stuff. Everybody's just more money's in the economy. It raises the prices of everything, and everything goes up because of it. It's the government's fault. Like, don't let one party take all the blame. They both suck, and we should both have our freaking boots on both sides' necks. I freaking hate them. Hate both sides. All those greedy freaking politicians being paid by all those corporations is what
I love it. I mean, I love it when we get comments of somebody saying it's the Democrats, it's the Republicans. I immediately go into attack mode, and I'm like, you're a sheep because
I hate to break it to you, all of them sitting in Washington are paid by lobbyists, by corporations to pass those laws in their best interest. They said, just pump up the economy. It'll be fine. Their stocks go through the roof. All these big corporations. Of course they loved it. They didn't care. And then when it was up, they probably sold by now. Sold out. And it's just freaking so stupid, dude.
Yeah, so they are
the
already.
Best thing, you want to bring the dollar value down. You want to bring the price of stuff down. What we should make freaking viral is a month of no spending. Drive the demand of products down by saying, hey, everybody, for 1 month, we're not going to spend a dime on stuff we don't need. Just the essentials. Go grocery shopping at the beginning of the week. Ride it out till the end of the week. Buy more groceries. Don't spend a dime on anything unnecessary. That will drive demand down. If everybody in the United States agrees to do it, all the prices will come down. The companies will be freaking out, and the stock market will bottom out. The price of stuff will come down.
I mean, if you could do a rally like that with the GameStop stock, remember that? You could do this.
You just say, everybody, we're just going to buy just the essentials for a month. And
at the end of
the month, we'll reassess. Yeah. That's what you do. That would drive the demand of all products down.
Dave doesn't like it, though. Then you're going to put all the small business out of business.
So you would have, that's the only thing. You'd have to.
Dave, as a small business owner, does great work, by the way. Remember DeSantis construction, he did my bathrooms. Dave's like, go like this at home. He's like, stop, Isaac.
Right. The only thing that would suck is you would hurt small businesses, but man, you'd have to, it would hurt the small businesses. You could still spend on the small businesses would be my argument. But big businesses and big grocery chain stores, you could not go there.
Hey, Nicole, this is a team meeting. We're doing a team meeting right now, Riff Raff Team meeting. So anything you got, anybody in the comments want us to talk about something, we'll talk about team meeting. Try and keep it off. We're talking about politics. Hey, Isaac, Nicole Gordon says, just joining y'all. Did my first ever marathon on Sunday. Congratulations. 10K. Finished 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's fast. That's real fast, right?
Half hour. It's what 10K is 5 miles?
No, 7.
6 miles? 7? 6 and a half.
I have to Google that.
Six,
hold on.
It would be 6.24.
How long is
6.24.
6.2.
Ooh.
That's a haul. That's a good pace, right?
You're doing like an 8-minute mile?
Dude, that's rocking.
That's good. That's very good.
Are you Nicole, are you gonna do the actually we're gonna have the marathon people on again. Our friend Lisa Resnick is coming on, and the new president's coming on in September for their marathon.
Nicole, you did it a 6:20 mile? No,
that's how long it is. She's answering how long it is.
Oh, I was like, you did a 6 minute 20 miles. I was like, no way. Get out. Do not believe you.
Thoughts on taxing unrealized.
It is so stupid.
Yeah,
so
that's
dumb.
Crazy.
It doesn't make any sense at all. Because what happens if I invest in, like, perfect example, AMC and GameStop, right? They were $2 stock. The stock market went crazy and everybody jumped on GameStop and it went up to $400. Okay, in like a month. If that were to happen in December, and it went up to $400 and you made, say, 50K, you would then come the next year owe taxes on that 50K. But then what happened was it dropped really fast the next month. So it came back down to like $20. You'd be taxed for those unrealized gains, and then you'd be screwed the next year. You can't do that to people. They would lose all you would be paying taxes on money you don't have.
Yeah, like I'm reading something here. What's wrong with taxing unrealized gains? The core problem with taxing unrealized gains is that there is not actually anything to tax until the asset is sold for profit, like you just said.
Yeah.
For example, if I purchase a house for $400,000 and it appreciates by $50,000 the following year, a unrealized gains tax of 25% would mean I owe the government $12,500, regardless of it myself. That's freaking you're taxing imaginary money.
Right. So you're gonna say, oh, your house went up $20K this year. Looks like you owe us $2,000. Like what? I didn't do anything. I haven't sold the where are you gonna get that money from?
Yeah, that's what it just says. It goes on to say if you don't have the cash, such a system would force you to sell your home or take out a loan to pay the government back in taxes with interest.
You don't.
Wow.
I'm gonna say it. You do what Bernie Sanders was saying you do. He was saying you tax in the stock market. These corporations are trading thousands and millions or thousands, millions, hundreds of thousands of times a day, right? And they constantly are trading and using algorithms to trade over and over. These mega corporations. Just tax like a penny on each one of those millions of transactions per day by those mega corporations, and you would get all the money you need to pay for just about anything. Like just a penny.
But Isaac, they won't do that. Neither party, because that takes away from their people that give them all their money.
That would take away from the billionaires. It would take away more from the billionaires and less away from the everyday Americans. But they won't do that because that would affect their freaking portfolio more than it would the everyday Joe.
All right. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good topic too. Did you hear about this at all? What about the DORA for the Youngstown AMP? Let me pull it up real fast. Have you heard about this?
I thought it was cute that they mentioned Columbiana. I thought it was so cute that they mentioned
you've been screaming that for months.
I thought it was cute that they mentioned that after all those people in Youngstown said, "Hey, you're from the suburbs. You don't know what you're talking about." I thought it was absolutely cute that they bring up Columbiana in their meeting. What the people of Columbiana should say, I'm like 4 minutes from downtown Columbiana. You guys should not even have Columbiana come out of your freaking mouths, you Youngstown people. Don't ruin our ideas. Don't take our ideas. You're not from Columbiana. You can F off. That's what I have to say about those Youngstown people. Don't take our ideas.
And the reason Isaac is saying this is because when we were getting into it, oh, dude, let's talk about that for a second before we get into this DORA stuff. When that building came down and we had 3 or 4 people in our Everything Youngstown group giving a shit about
who had connections to the Youngstown government.
Well, yeah, let me finish. Giving a shit about giving council the mayor problem. I did a little research on every one of those people. They were either related to council, they were put into positions of power by council. Every one of them was talking back because they had their hand in the pocket. The one lady was trying to be smart. She's in charge of the freaking water district.
He was appointed, by the council.
Appointed by council.
That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with Youngstown. Just because you know somebody, like it's okay to still realize that Youngstown is not in a good spot right now. Obviously,
it's a terrible spot.
In the city of Youngstown, whether you like it or not, affects the suburbs. If Youngstown does great, it increases our property values. So I care as a suburban about what happens in Youngstown, and I want the best for Youngstown.
So, all right, Columbiana doesn't have the population of bus station people roaming the area, a whole different vibe. See, now here's the thing, though, D. I think the people in Youngstown, it's not going to be the bus station people, as I'm going to say that are going to be using DORA, right? Does that make sense?
No.
It's going to be they're using DORA to try and get people from the suburbs to come down there and spend money and visit the restaurants. Even though, according to some of the people, including people on council, we don't want the opinions of the outside people in the suburbs, even though
you're a bunch of freaking idiots. What you should be doing is marketing research. You should say, hey, everybody in the greater Youngstown area, what will make you come downtown and spend your money? What can we do to stand out? What do other cities do that's successful that we can do to stand out and attract you here? Which is what, like it or not, they're trying to do. They just don't want to admit it. But they're trying to attract outsiders from the suburbs.
All right, let's look at. So here's the Dora map. Okay, so let me see if I can figure this out. So I'm guessing this. Can you see my
Strip
this
clubs?
right?
High quality strip clubs.
What's that? High quality with steak dinners. Those are high quality.
Right.
So which one is that market? Which one's market? I'm trying to figure this out. This map is terrible.
West Federal. So you have so you're looking at you see the little diamond
market. This is market right here. This is market right here. Okay, so wait, is that market right here?
So if you're looking at
I got it.
You see the diamond? You see the diamond? That's
right here. Yeah.
Wow. West Federal, and then that's the Dora. That amphitheater's over here. It goes
over
up
here.
the pedestrian only road or whatever it is.
Wait, where's the amphitheater? Right here.
Amphitheater is the triangle at the bottom. You see the big open area at the bottom?
Yeah, right. Can you see my thing moving?
I can't see your cursor. No.
Oh, okay.
I can. Yeah, that's where the amphitheater is. So then you go up that road. West Federal, right? That West Federal up there, yeah, that's where V2 is up on the corner.
Yeah,
right there, and then
right in here.
Yeah,
where's the Cavelli Center at? So the Cavelli Center would be.
Cavelli Center's over across the street. Yep, over there. Correct.
Okay, so the Cavelli Center's not in Dora, which is interesting.
Yeah,
but yeah, the amphitheater. So you're going to be drinking at the amphitheater. So their plan is drink at the amphitheater, be able to go to the restaurants in town. That makes sense.
They've been doing this forever. They've been trying to get this road up. Like they almost wanted to make this road pedestrian only so that it was just you'd walk from the amphitheater downtown.
Yeah.
And
I think it's a great idea. I really do.
Yeah. But what's weird about these buildings and always has been is like you want that to be a corridor, right? But all the businesses are on like in restaurants and stuff. None of them face that road, that corridor. They almost
right here. Face here.
Yeah, they almost all face towards West Federal, or you know what I mean. They don't face. What would that be? They face north south, not east west, which is what you want in that corridor. But it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, their plan. I mean, it's obvious. Their plan is to have it here, have it down here at the amphitheater. And then walk up. Well, look, okay, so D says, I worked the last 4 years. The shit I watched from my office window every day was insane. There's a population in the daily that's not okay. But D, this isn't designed for just regular day drinking.
It's for nightlife. You want people to come downtown. Yeah.
Right. There's a concert that's packed, and then they go downtown and they can carry their beers from here to the downtown. That's all that is.
The problem is you were too slow. The city of Youngstown was too slow. And what happened during all this time period over the past couple of years was you had that new place open at the mall, the Stonefruit place.
Double bogeys or whatever.
Double bogeys in the other place there. So that's where all the nightlife is now. Like the nightlife is not downtown anymore. And that's Youngstown's fault. They didn't move fast enough. So
they did construction that buried everybody. They did. Yeah. I mean, don't get me started on that. And you had the mayor. I was going to do a video on it. I haven't had a chance because my kids are home. There was the mayor. They did a conference the other day. The mayor got on there. Julius got on there. Some of the other people got on there saying, come on back. Youngstown's open. Come on back. Right? That's how they started, Isaac. And then they follow it with, oh, by the way, this road's closed. This road's closed. This road's closed.
Right.
I'm like, you freaking morons. You guys are so dumb.
Right.
So dumb. I just can't take it. Like trying to get people to come down, but it's just they did this so wrong, man. They've alienated people. They've alienated businesses. It's piss poor leadership.
Right.
Piss poor. No.
So what do you do? You vote them out. You put new people in. That's what you got to do.
Tito's got it.
Those new people that you vote in, like it's not just a matter of this is better now. You have to vote in new people and hold them accountable. That's the only way it gets better. And if they don't do it, you vote somebody else in.
Yep. 100%.
I don't care about left or right. You put good people in. You put good people in. They attract good people in businesses. That's what you do. No shady shit anymore.
Yeah. Let's see.
Avalon Pizza.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I saw the owner of Avalon Pizza talking against Dora, and I don't understand why. Like, she was explaining it, and I still don't understand what her reasoning for being against the Dora would be.
Well, I mean, you can make the argument that
Hold on.
here, scroll up on that.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Avalon.
Scroll up on this real quick.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You can make the argument that if she's up on West Federal and she's not East-West, she'd be mad because you're taking away. So West Federal was always the main drag of downtown Youngstown. Now you're trying to turn it into this other road, and she can't up and move her business.
There. I think there's a news article. Maybe I can find the news article.
So they're going to do outdoor refreshment so you can walk with beers in the street in that area. That'd be cool.
She says, when the city does things, they come up with ideas, but to execute them in a manner that they're successful, they don't have a great track record for that. That's a fair statement. That's a fair. You know what? I automatically agree with her.
No, just stop doing anything. Just let us run our businesses. You guys suck at everything. Don't even change anything. Just stop.
Okay. Having open containers outside, you need a very strong police force.
Ooh.
There's always going to be extra presence of Youngstown police officers patrolling the area and ensuring that everyone is a safe and wonderful time downtown, said the police captain, who's a freaking joke. Despite the city having about 20 fewer officers than the suggested manpower levels, First News was told that police are working extra shift on overtime, and that would likely make up the difference. Our special units, that's working right now, considering there's people getting murdered in the streets at record numbers right now, right?
Yeah. And it wasn't like that before. Like in my college boozing career, the cops were doing circles around downtown Youngstown and the campus, and I felt so safe. There was no sketchy stuff going on downtown at all. The police presence was so heavy. It was great. So what happened? What happened?
Police officers are leaving.
Why did police? Do you know what year police left?
2018 to now.
Wonder why they left in 2018. What happened? Who got elected in 2018?
Exactly.
Wonder who it was.
Exactly.
You think he supported the police? Probably not. I'd say probably not.
No, because him and the police chief are buddy. It's awful, man. It's terrible. Youngstown police force numbers 2024. Let's see here.
I remember hearing that a bunch of police officers left once he got elected.
Yeah, because they knew what's coming.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy.
Did he put in a new chief when he got in?
What's that?
When he got in, did he put in a new chief?
I believe so. I wanted to go down. Yeah, exactly. And look, so like that, and even here's the thing. We don't want to, with us talking about construction, we don't want to say don't go downtown.
Because we've been accused of not helping downtown. I want you to go to Avalon. I want you to go to Bistro. I want you to go to all the downtown businesses, all of them, and spend your money and power through the awful construction and the shittiness that is the Youngstown government. But I want you to support downtown businesses. It's super important because I love Avalon Pizza and I love all the downtown restaurants, and I want you to support them.
Wow, let's see. I'm looking. I think I found something here. Hold on. The number of police officers, this was from February 2024. The number of patrol officers in Youngstown dropped from 112 in 2018 to 83 last year, while the number of ranking officers remained at 40. Wow. Patrol officers. So they're
lost 40. You lost 40.
Yeah. Wow.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
No. He hired Chief Lee's, brought in his own because Chief Lee spoke out against him instead of, well, imagine that. That does not surprise me either. Again, it's freaking Tito. He's got to go. Please get him out. We can't vote. Get him out. He's got to go. He's a joke.
Yeah, if you don't have a strong police presence in a city, you have bad things happening. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
Like, I think having good people as police officers is also important. Like, you didn't put shitty police officers in. Obviously, I'm not saying that. I'm saying good police officers aplenty is a good thing.
Yeah. Finally, clips two. Another problem. So, are we pretty much confirmed that Andy McDowell or McDowell's running? Derek?
I don't think Derek McDowell has announced he's running. But I'm betting he comes. I bet he runs.
So Derek McDowell is the owner of Youngstown Flea. He's very integrated into Youngstown. He's a younger guy. He's a great speaker. All day. And I'll tell you what, though, if he ends up doing the same crap, we'll call it out on him next. You know what I mean?
Well, he absolutely will not do that. There's not a chance he does that.
Yeah. So let's see here. What else we got?
But if he does, you got to hold him accountable. You got to hold him accountable to anything he says he's going to do.
100%. Speaking about downtown Youngstown, it's totally 180 this conversation. I got a Phantoms hockey player stay at my house this year.
Do you?
Well, you knew that, but yes.
What's his name? How old is he?
He's Evan. He's 17. He moved in on Thursday. He's going to be building.
From
Michigan.
Nice.
Good kid so far. Eats a lot of food.
As expected.
Feeding this kid's going to be so. He came in. He has his stuff. Dude, good kid. Evan is 17. We're hoping he makes it. The boys absolutely love him. Like, they're looking up to him. He's taking care of the kids. Lucas has like a big brother all of a sudden. It's really cool. But yeah, I'm excited to watch him play. And I have to cook for him, Dude, I forgot how much a 17-year-old eats.
Dude, you got Lucas coming and Cameron coming. Dude, it's going to be an expensive 7 years for you coming up.
He eats so much food. It's like he came home, he had 5 tacos. I'm just like, dude. And he's like, but to be fair, he practiced from like 9 a.m. until it's like a full-time job to 5. Yeah. He went to Chipotle.
How many calories do you think he burned? 1,800 calories? So like
he said he skated for 2 hours, lifted. Okay. So ice skating, right?
Yeah.
Like, lifted for an hour, went to lunch, and then skated for 2 more hours.
Yeah, that's at least burning, like calories burned. It's at least probably 1,500 to 2,000 calories he's burning. After all of that,
you got to figure. He's 17, so he's freaking burning like
right.
Metabolism 100. I mean, he's an athlete, man. It's an athlete. So yeah, we'll have him on the show eventually. You can ask him all kinds of weird questions.
By the way, this weekend we have the big
Oh, look at that!
Youngstown Clothing Company. I think they came out with their new shirts, but this is last year's shirt. But Marshall will be racing. He's coming for his 3rd trophy.
So remind me, he won 3 years ago. He
won 2021 first place. 2022, he came in 2nd place. Technicality, the dog that won bumped him, and he turned around like in the second lane.
There's a picture. There's a picture. I remember that.
He like turned around to look at it, and the dog ran by him. Yeah. So he was definitely in Marshall's lane. And then last year, he won again. So he has 2 first places and 1 second place. Crazy thing is, you get money for winning these races. So Marshall, I bought him in 2019 for $300 or $400 maybe. But he won in 2021. First place got $100. He won $100. 2022, they upped the price. First place got $300. Marshall in second place got $100. Last year, first place was $500.
Yeah,
my dude has more than paid for himself. That
Isaac,
not many dogs can say.
On behalf of your racer, on behalf of you, we'd like an official statement. We'd like an official statement from you on behalf of your dog and your racer. What are your thoughts on you and the MLO Bros bullying the Canfield Fair Board to let him in? And let me set the pins for those of you who didn't catch it. At first, there was a little bit of a misfiling of paperwork for Marshall.
Right.
and he was told he was not going to be allowed to be in the wiener race. And then all of a sudden he was. Would you like to make some comments on that, Mr. Schuster?
Yeah. So the timeline goes, they gave us till August 24th to get your dog in the race. Right?
Yeah.
August 24th. Shelby gets them stuff like beginning of this month, beginning of August.
Right.
And they said, like, it's more documents than last year. I think there was a license or something. But Shelby said, hey, we're working on the license.
Okay.
But everything else you need. And that
Okay.
was like the 15th of August. And they responded to Shelby and said, hey, Shelby, sorry, we're full already, but you can't be in the race. So then, and it's partially our fault too, because
Okay.
Shelby is not one to show off. She's not one to brag. And when she submitted the picture, she didn't submit a picture of Marshall with his trophies
All right.
or even say that he's a past winner. She just submitted a picture of him with his bow tie on. So the person got it and just thought Marshall was another dog and filled all the spots and didn't even think about Marshall winning in the past. I'm sure that's what happened. Hopefully it wasn't, oh, this kid's an MLO bro. F him.
Wait. Does it have anything to do with the fact hashtag Justice for Isaac's Wiener was officially trending on Facebook? I got it up on my phone, trending on Facebook.
So then I called the lady and I was like, listen, and I sent her a picture of Marshall with his trophies, the first picture. And I said, listen, he's won 2 years. He has to be in the race. She's like, sorry, nothing we can do. Good luck in 2025. I was like, that's not good enough. Like, you're just saying sorry, good luck in 2025. That's not good enough. I'm sorry. You go talk to somebody, you figure it out. Not good enough. I'm going to use my resources to try and get my dog in the race when he's won 2 years out of the past 3 years and come in second the other time he raced. So if you want to call me a bully, if you want to say I used my platform for bad, it's a freaking Canfield Fair wiener derby. Okay. So I didn't call anybody. I didn't call anyone. I didn't bully anyone, but I did make a Facebook post and I said, hey, here's what's happening. Marshall should be in the race, right? Like, am I the only one thinking that Marshall should be in the race? Because he should. And then it took off and it went crazy. And then the next day, after it went crazy, I got a call from Canfield City Councilwoman. Oh my God, what's her name, Luke?
Christina.
Christine Oliver.
Oliver, yeah.
President of Canfield's board. She calls me and she says, hey, I don't think it's right. I'm going to a meeting, or my husband's going to a meeting at the Canfield Fair, and we're going to talk about it and see if we can get Marshall in the race.
And let me tell you what. I know Christina. You know Christina.
Oh,
she's gonna get things done.
She's coming in heavy. She's coming in loud.
You know she's coming in heavy.
So then she calls me the next day. She says, hey, there's a rule. Winners from last year get in next year.
I want to see that on paper. I want to see that rule on paper.
Marshall's in the race. And here's what I was going to do. No matter what, dogs always don't show up the day of.
Yeah.
Like last year, there were at least 3 or 4 dogs that just didn't show up for the race because of whatever reason. I was going to show up to that race, and Marshall was going to get in. So it doesn't matter. I was going to show up the day of. Marshall was going to get in. But now we're coming for the three-peat. We're officially in. We're coming. We're coming for that third trophy.
Dude, you got to win. You got a lot on stake now. You got your big mouth on the stake. And to be honest with you, you made that post, and then every time somebody made a comment, I literally said, hashtag it. Justice for Isaac's Wiener. I mean, I told Maggie when you posted it, I was like, my goal in all of this is to have justice for Isaac's Wiener.
How high up did you get that thing trending?
A principal of Poland local schools texted me a picture saying, dude, why is this trending on my Facebook page right now?
That's awesome. It's incredible.
So I don't know if it's just an area. I don't know if it's my friends, but it literally, he logged in and it said trending now.
Right.
Like, that is amazing. Let's see here.
Marshall's in the race. It's happening.
Let's see here. What else? Dude, this is going to be fun. On September 20th, we are going into the Project MKC golf outing. There are still available slots. Go over to the Project MKC to see it. It's a golf outing. It's like Friday from like noon to 6. Guess who's on our team? Me, you, Joe Danyai from Youngstown Studio, and stupid Jeremy from freaking Youngstown Pizza Reviews.
Dude, I was thinking what we should do
Is just get hammered? Get hammered?
Because their thing is about Project MKC's thing was originally about diapers and raising money for diapers to give to families in need. We should literally go to Walmart and get adult diapers and wear adult diapers with freaking polos tucked into them. Like I'm
not wearing diapers.
I'm wearing nothing but an adult diaper on my pants. I will wear shorts until the shotguns start, and then once it starts, I'm literally teeing off with nothing but an adult diaper on. Yeah, that's what I'm wearing. We're
gonna get kicked off there. We are like
Milk Creek's gonna have to kick me out.
I was just happy it was kid
I'm
friendly.
gonna get a video of you recording a guy from Milk Creek saying, "Hey, you have to put pants on." That is going to happen.
We're never gonna. I guarantee there's gonna be a golf cart rack. Like Jeremy and I in a golf cart together, we're gonna wreck a golf cart.
Yeah.
I am going to make a highlight video, which will be hysterical. It's gonna be good. You, Joe, how many cigars will Joe smoke?
I'm sure it's gonna be fine, Nicole. I'm sure it's in the dress code.
No diapers.
I'm sure it's in the dress code.
When they ask you to put pants on, you need to say, where in the dress code does it say no diapers? That's what I would say.
Yeah, I want to see it in writing. The other thing I'll do is I'll just put my pants on or shorts on and then put the diaper over top of it. Like that's really what you're gonna do. I'm still wearing this diaper.
Oh God, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be so fun. Maggie already said there's a weird D just said there's a weird fetish for that. Slippery slope, boys. Oh, dude, what was that?
Ghost.
Ghost. Dude, why? What? That just fell out of nowhere. What happened?
It happened earlier today. I don't know. I think it's a fan.
Oh, and by the way, Isaac, I got to give credit. Patricia is the one who freaking came up with the hashtag justice for Isaac's wiener. Patricia, isn't that your second thing you've come up with? That was the first one. What was the other one? There was another one too. That was amazing. It was STD, right? Save the deer, the STD. I think that was you too.
Oh God, is this open?
Oh my God, that's so funny. All right. Well, anybody else before we go? We're almost at an hour already. This has been fantastic. I feel like we need to start doing podcasting, and we've been kind of out of the loop here. We haven't done anything. We've done no podcasts like for a month.
If everyone at the RNC can wear tampons in their ears, damn it, you can wear diapers. And I feel like it's just so stupid, both parties, right? Like after years of making fun of the left for wearing the stupid COVID masks 4 years after COVID, they go and wear freaking giant ass bandages on their ears. It's such a joke.
Hey, before we go, I know we shared these, but did you saw these, right?
Yeah, of course.
The AI stuff.
Mm-hmm.
AI is so that's Brian, our camera guy. I used AI.
Hey, Brian.
Look at Jeremy.
Jeremy's jacked, dude. Look at that.
Dude,
chest.
Jeremy's like, look at Jeremy. Look at him.
That chest.
Huh?
Look at that chest and the traps, man. He's got some traps.
Look at Jeremy. Look at him. Look at him. This is like if Jeremy never ate pizza, never drank beer. Right here. Look at him. Look at him. Wait, look at you.
I look old. I got
look
at Grace. I got the Mr. Fantastic going.
You do it. I look Mexican.
You kind of do.
I look like my head's huge. I mean, it is huge anyways, but look at
I love how AI is still like, yeah, his hairline's still screwed up.
Look at my hairline. It's actually very accurate hairline. Like it really is.
But my man, I'll tell you what.
Wait,
God was smart. God was smart when he didn't give me a good hairline. Like my hairline does not look like that.
I mean, Isaac. Look at that hair is pretty accurate.
I know, but I like fluff it forward so that it.
I mean, my
If I had a
hairline
good
is.
hairline and I could go straight back. Oof, that'd be a cold-blooded killer.
Dude, look at that. That is nuts. I mean, this one with you makes me laugh. That one.
Yeah, I look like an old man mixed with me. Yeah.
You look like you're Batman at night, is what you look like to me.
Yeah, dude.
So, all right. Let's do it. Wait. Jeremy just said my wife is a blood visitor in her bedroom ceiling. Jeremy, when you're laying in bed, when you guys are laying in bed looking at it, does she look at you and she's just like, "You disgust me.
You're disgusting.
You're so gross. I don't even want to look at you."
She puts it up on the ceiling so that when Jeremy's going to town, she's looking up at the ceiling.
When Jeremy's
This is doing me right now. Look at him.
You know what? I'm gonna get this on a golf shirt. You know how you can get like custom made golf shirts? I'm gonna get just Jeremy, huh?
Yeah, hot Jeremy.
Should I get hot Jeremy on a golf shirt?
What we should do is we should put hot Jeremy on a t-shirt and put Youngstown Pizza reviews on it and try and sell it. and then see if we can make enough money to get Jeremy to sue us. All for publicity.
And all just hot Jeremy.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, look at him, Jeremy.
Hot Jeremy.
Look at hot Jeremy. Hot Jeremy. Look at
hot Jeremy's. Well, you got to pull it up so we can see it.
Oh, sorry.
Pull it over. Hot Jeremy's freaking stacked, bro.
Look at him. Look at him.
I think I like hot. Yeah, hot Jeremy, bro.
Dude,
we put a billboard in Youngstown with hot Jeremy on it.
Wait,
put Youngstown Pizza reviews below it.
Dude, I will do that, Jeremy.
We convince all of Youngstown that Jeremy is this hot individual, and then they see him in real life and they're like, "Wow, that's disappointing."
Man, they'll be like, "He really let himself go.
He really used to be."
Look at him. Wait, this is my favorite.
I've been eating way too much pizza.
It looks like it. You know what he looks? He looks like a NFL football player that's still like working out, right? Like he stopped playing, but he's still exercising all the time.
He's that AI image. That is somebody that's on testosterone of some kind. At Jeremy's age, if you're still in that kind of shape, you are on test. You are on ERT, 100%.
Hugh Jackman in freaking Wolverine, he's on everything you could possibly be on, right?
Blasting shit. Plus he's got a chef that he's paying millions of dollars to.
But even with a chef, dude, I mean
you're blasting some stuff.
Oh, it's so funny. It's just so funny. So all right. Well, we will do another one of these. Let's do another one next week, Isaac. Is that cool?
Yeah. I'm not gonna be here. So good luck. Huh? I'm not gonna be here, but good luck.
Maybe I'll get Stupid Jeremy to come on next week with me.
That'd be fun. That'd be great.
And maybe Stupid Brian. No, Brian's not stupid. We love Brian. Yeah, we'll get somebody to come on next week.
Should do? Get Karen Harris to come on and just interview Karen and don't even tell Brian about it. Don't even tell Brian. Just tag Brian in the post when she comes on.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Mrs. Jeremy to come on and talk about hot Jeremy.
Yeah, have Andrew come on.
Yeah. Okay, Jeremy, we're gonna do one next week. Let's do one Tuesday next week, dude. Me and you will talk. We'll just talk shit on each other the entire time. So, all right, everybody, Isaac, give them our elevator speech before we get out of here.
Everybody, the MLO Bros stands for Mortgage Loan Originator Brothers. We started this in 2020. We're now real estate agents and loan officers. So, if you need a mortgage, if you need to buy a house, you need to sell a house, we've been busy as all hell. Call us,
dude.
We'll get you pre-approved, and then we'll go see houses together. We'll help you sell your house. We'll use our platform to sell your house. That is more than any other agent can offer you. More experience than any other agent. We're
honest. We're straight shooters. We don't lie like a lot of other people do.
We're honest guys.
Yeah.
So call us. We'll gladly help you out. And yeah.
All right.
Thanks for
cool. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Good team meeting. We will see everybody. Jeremy and I will be on next week. Well, where are you going on vacation?
Outer Banks.
That sounds fun. So,
all
right. Bye, everybody.
All right. See ya.